Today we're focusing on parents, 3 ways to start your child's musical journey. But of course, if you're an adult, you can also do this too. So the first and most important one is ear, or aural as we call it in English, A-U-R-A-L. So anything that involves listening. And of course, children love to listen to music and they love to go to concerts and they love to sing along. So anything you can do to take them along to toddler groups, singing or any sort of concert. But apart from that, when you're driving them to school in the car, just have the radio playing with different channels, not always the same channel, not always classical music. If you get them to listen to jazz, pop, etc., that will all inspire different parts of their brain. And it'll also make them very, very adaptable and flexible in later years. The second one is obviously eye, and it does, no matter what people say, it does help to be able to do both ear and eye. You can play by ear, but you can also read music like I do daily, sight reading pieces for you all. I don't practice those, I just sight read them, and that is a good skill to have later on in life when somebody just puts a piece of music in front of you and says, play this. So that's really important as well. So before you even get them lessons, have them reading. It's all shaped just like reading a book. Okay, the last one is touch. Now this is where you get your pots and pans out the cupboard and you get a wooden spoon and you let them experiment with sound, any sort of sounds. Kids at school always loved doing all the special sound effects on keyboards, which used to drive us nuts as teachers, you know, where they played a telephone sound or applause. I used to say something and somebody would plonk the applause button down. But this is them experimenting and touching and finding out. And too many of us were brought up in the days where it was don't touch. Now, there are times where that's obviously in a china shop. You would teach your children not to touch. But here, just let them. My gran used to say, you're playing the song the old cow died with, which meant I was doing rubbish. But that inspired her to give me piano lessons. So those are 3 ways to start your child's musical journey while you're thinking about getting them lessons. But don't jump in too fast with structured lessons. They need to be able to sit on a piano bench. They need to be able to focus for half an hour or 20 minutes. So there's a lot to do before then. So I hope this helps you on your musical journey.